Electrical energy is the primary source of energy consumption. Most electrical energy is supplied by power plants which are fueled by coal and petroleum. These natural resources are non-renewable and are fast depleting. Therefore, we have a responsibility to use electrical energy wisely and efficiently. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe how energy obtained from chemical reaction should be used efficiently to prevent wastage. Describe how equipment utilizing chemical reaction as sources of energy should be disposed properly to reduce environmental pollution. The refrigeration system consists of Freon, called the refrigerant, a compressor, an external coil or snaking pipe, often called the condenser coil. Freon is a group of chlorofluorocarbons used primarily as a refrigerant. The Freon gas is compressed by the compressor and is released into the condenser coil outside the fridge. The Freon gas condenses to liquid, releasing heat to the outside of the refrigerator. As Freon passes through the expansion valve, it expands and starts to evaporate. The evaporating Freon absorbs heat from inside the refrigerator. The refrigerator is cooled as its heat is absorbed by the evaporating Freon in the internal coils. We should use refrigerators efficiently because Freon has negative effects on the environment, such as ozone depletion. What are the efficient uses of refrigerators? Close the refrigerator door as soon as possible. Use a twin-door unit to conserve more electricity. Buy an energy-efficient refrigerator. Use ozone-friendly refrigerators. When the temperature outside begins to climb, we will seek cool comfort of indoor air conditioning. An air conditioner uses the evaporation of a refrigerant like Freon to provide cooling. The compressor compresses cool Freon gas, causing it to become hot, high-pressure Freon gas. This hot gas runs through the coils and by releasing heat, it condenses into liquid. This liquid passes through the expansion valve. It expands and starts to evaporate. This evaporating process absorbs heat and cools the air inside the building. How do we use the air conditioners efficiently? Set the temperature to 25 degrees Celsius or higher. Choose a unit with Energy Efficient Ratio EER rating of 10 and higher. Use it with a fan to circulate the cool air faster around the room. Use ozone-friendly air conditioner. We can see fluorescent lighting around us everywhere. The fluorescent lamps emit a bright glow without getting scalding hot like an ordinary light bulb. When the current flows through the electrical circuit to the lamp, electrons flow through the argon gas. Electrons collide with mercury atoms and excite the mercury atom to give off photons. These photons hit the coating inside the fluorescent tube and creates visible light. A photon is a particle consisting of a discrete packet of radiant energy. Do you know how to use the lights efficiently? Switch off the lights when they are not in use. Use fluorescent lamp instead of bulbs because it produces less heat. Use natural lighting as much as possible. Many equipments such as lead-acid accumulators and alkaline batteries utilizing chemical reactions as energy sources. These equipments pose environmental hazard if they are not disposed of properly because some of them contain explosive or harmful substances. Lead-acid accumulator is one example of a battery that can be recycled. The best way to get rid of the used batteries is through recycling. The used lead-acid battery can be reused in several ways. The lead sulfuric acid and plastic container can be reused. The lead plate can be purified through electrolysis process and the products used to make new lead items, including lead plates for lead-acid battery. The acid can also be treated and converted into sodium sulfate that is used in the detergent industry.
The table shows statements related to ways of using energy efficiently. Some of the statements are not true. Match the correct ways of using energy efficiently to the electrical items by using an electronic pan. Click the Answer button to check.
Your answer is correct.
Which of the following is the best way to use energy efficiently? A. Use bulb instead of fluorescent lamps. B. Switch off the lights when they are not in use. C. Open the refrigerator door as soon as possible. D. Set the temperature of air conditioners to 17 degrees Celsius.
Your answer is correct.
Why is the fluorescent lamp more energy efficient than ordinary light bulbs? A. It produces the same amount of light with less heat. B. It produces the same amount of light with more heat. C. It produces the same amount of light with less current. D. It produces the same amount of light with more current.
Your answer is correct.
Lead-acid accumulator can be recycled. How can the acid be recycled? A. It is used in laboratory. B. It can be used to wash clogged drains. C. It can be treated and used in the detergent industry. D. It can be recycled into copper sulfate.
Your answer is correct.
Identify the component of lead-acid accumulator that can be recycled and treated. 1. Lead plates. 2. Sulfuric acid. 3. Sodium sulfate. 4. Plastic container.
Your answer is correct.
How to use the air conditioners efficiently to save energy. 1. Use air conditioners with fans. 2. Set the temperature to 25 degrees Celsius or higher. 3. Choose energy-efficient air conditioners. 4. Switch on the air conditioners as soon as possible.
Your answer is correct. In this lesson, you have learned about ways of using energy efficiently, ways of disposal of equipment utilizing chemical reaction as source of energy. Click each box to learn the examples. Refrigerator. Close the refrigerator door as soon as possible. Use a twin-door unit to conserve more electricity. Buy an energy-efficient refrigerator. Use ozone-friendly refrigerator. Air conditioner. Set the temperature to 25 degrees Celsius or higher. Choose a unit with energy efficient ratio EER rating of 10 and higher. Use it with a fan to circulate the cool air faster around the room. Use ozone-friendly air conditioner. Light. Switch off the lights when they are not in use. Use fluorescent lamp instead of bulb because it produces less heat. Use natural lighting as much as possible. The used lead-acid battery can be recycled in several ways. The lead, sulfuric acid, and plastic container can be reused. The lead plate can be purified through the electrolysis process and the products are used to make new lead items. The acid can also be treated and converted into sodium sulfate that is used in the detergent industry.
You've probably seen calculators that have solar cells, calculators that never need batteries, and in some cases don't even have an off button. As long as you have enough light, they seem to work forever. Do you know how solar energy is converted into electricity? Click the Info button to learn more. Solar energy in the form of sunlight is converted into electricity by solar cells. Solar cells are made of semiconductors such as silicon. Photons from sunlight hit the solar cells and are absorbed by the silicon atoms. This will excite the electrons in the atoms. The excited electrons will flow through the material to produce electricity. Solar cells are used to power satellites, calculators, and solar-powered vehicles.